Yo, what up? Yeah, I'm setting up. So what now? Hey, that's baseball, man. That's baseball, bro. Can't win them all. Yeah. How you feel though? You feel like you should have won, but shit don't turn out. Yeah, happy Father's Day, man. All right, appreciate it. I think you were home, right? Did you look at it? I can look at it. Yeah, you are. So what now? Oh, okay. I got you. Gotcha. Cool. That's what's up, man. Congratulations on that too. Yeah. You were home. Yeah, week 3. Yep, you're home. All right, bro. Good luck. Yeah. Right on.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Strike on the inside corner. And the home opener is underway.
No, that's inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Wheeler, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he offered at him. Here's Yelich at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Wheeler with a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Yelich, the runner at first with two gone. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Harper retired. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1-1.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and Castellanos is out. And that ends the inning. second inning set to go. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Wheeler back to work. And ball one.
1-0.
That one the other way, and out number one on the grab. This is Bryce Terang.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. No score here in the second. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And that one hammered back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, that was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Last year, the Phillies had the second best record in baseball behind the Dodgers.
Yeah, and that's just not good enough for these fans. They want success in October, not just the regular season.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Handles, throws to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. And here comes Alec Bohm. And there's a ball. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. Max Kepler at the plate. Popped up. Ortiz. And that will end the inning. On to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this line...
Ortiz dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. That one just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup, Sal Frelick. Up now for the Brewers. Led off the game with a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Comes up empty. 2 outs, base is empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the veteran catcher, GTORRIOUS305. Little chopper rolls foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. This is Bryson Stott. A little out front there as he swings through it. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One out and a runner at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mitchell gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. This one in the air. Harper makes the grab, one down. And now it's Christian Yelich.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
A little bit high, and that's ball one. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground to third, boom. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bryce Harper to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. Harper retired. And now, Nick Castellanos.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Grounded out his first time up. That one misses. 1-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out to short. Ortiz. Zips it across. And Castellanos is out. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2 is the count.
Look out!
He's hit.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Grounded out his first time. This to third. They take the force out. Inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Wheeler back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And now, Bryce Terang. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Starter safe at second, and that was not close. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that's the third out. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hoskins takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1. It'll bring up GTORRIOUS305. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. And he grounds one to the right side. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. That one drifts inside.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball bat.
Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Chourio at second with 2 down.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swung on, belted. Rojas trying to get to it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, the batter now, Johan Rojas. And a foul ball. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one hooked foul.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Here's Bryce Harper.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7 at the plate, William Contreras.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. And that one up and in. Look out. Straighten him up a little bit. Just missed.
That's the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's 2 in a row. Bryce Terang will hit next. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1. Banks, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Inside just missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. There's a strike. Fought off foul. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
It's 0-1.
That one missed.
1-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
This to center field. Rojas on the move. Puts it away for the out. Joseph Ortiz digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
In the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires the first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. So up next, Oliver Dunn. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to 3rd. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Abner Uribe.
Ball, outside.
Outside, 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out. GTORRIOUS305 steps in. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That's down
That's
and in.
ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left field, Chourio. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, leading off, Sal Frelick. Banks back to work. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a bunt towards third. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. In the air, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 9. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Drag bunt back towards the mound. And they tag him out. Trey Turner now 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So here is Bryce Harper, known for his late inning heroics. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the catcher, William Contreras. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one out to right. And it falls around 3rd. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. No outs. Runner at first. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. That clips the corner. Ruiz goes 6'1", 245 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season.
0-2.
Ruiz picks over.
He's safe.
Another move to first.
No,
and they're keeping him close. Back to first. That's his 3rd disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Bryce Terang. First offering, and it just misses. Fly ball center field. Rojas squeezes it. 2 away down. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
That missed. That's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And there's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Into center. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies have just one out remaining. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm trying to deliver as the hero. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw, and he's saved. Tie ball game.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Next to hit, Max Kepler. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And a swing and a miss there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That's to third. Fair ball. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Real Muto. Pitching change here, Trevor McGill.
Number 16.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1-2.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we're in extras here, and the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Oliver Dunn.
Now pitching for
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. And fouled off. Comes up empty.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to
hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. He's trying for third. And a sac bunt here. Ortiz. He is safe. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. So up next, Johan Rojas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Now move to first. Stop. Back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Swinging a foul out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
In the air out to center. Full extension, makes the catch. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
The batter number 7, shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level.
Yo, happy Father's Day.
Has gone up a few notches for sure.
The other way. Hoskins takes it himself, beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jackson Chourio.
No, bro, we gotta hold that down. You got lucky having 2 outs, 9th inning, base hit, homie. Good shit. Good shit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, so there's one away here in the 12th. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. First pitch just misses. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Contreras swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. And here is Hoskins. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one just misses. Now 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Double steal. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bottom of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
McGill back to work. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center.
Ah, something told me not to throw that shit.
Gone.
So told me.
That one
Good shit. Good shit.
And the Phillies.
Yeah, I don't have no more fucking pitching. I'm fucking. We can play one more, man. Give me about 10 minutes. Yeah. All right, 10, 15. That's cool. We did, man. Fucking walk off with Bryce Harper. Yeah, for real.
When you get to extra innings,
Fucking
it seems
shit.
like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're
Damn.
all heading home.
And your final. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And strike two.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fastball is outside. Popped in the air, left field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Late swing, foul to the left. Duran at second with nobody out. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit. Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back in Anaheim and on the hill today, Garrett Crochet.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball and a strike. The shortstop
No,
takes the
outside.
ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2-2.
And that one upstairs.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. Right side, and it goes just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. This one popped up. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting third, the left field.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Taylor Ward up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And he takes a strike. Man at first, one away. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Jorge Soler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1 is on the way. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Bang! He'll circle the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Jorge Soler stands in now and watches strike 1.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
And the sweeper misses.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Guerrero, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bernardino warming up as well. On the ground to third. Meyer. fires in time.
That is good. The right field. One. Throw.
Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down of the order. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Bounce to the right. Throw over to Toro. An acrobatic play to end the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Top of the second. Now at the plate, Roman Anthony. Late on that fastball. Action in the pen down there. Kenley Jansen, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Detmers also throwing. The 0-1. And downstairs. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And now Marcelo Meyer. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. First pitch, and it just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The first baseman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi done for the afternoon, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So man aboard, Abraham Toro now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Okay, I'm back now. I heard you. I'm back. I just got back. All right, I'm setting up right now. I just got back.